Now we are doing something that we are not doing at all. With groups, we're entering into the site itself, and you can understand it is Kaharani. This is for me the first time. You can see the apse there and the font. What you see in front of you is actually the ground plan. The church was above it, and it's not that it actually fell. There was a floor above it, and remember the Byzantine time, they couldn't enter to the church itself. And here, what we believe now, and this is a new theory, that is kind of a monastery area. Usually a church is including a monastery. That might be. Then, Domus Ecclesia, 2nd century, 4th century, and then they built the octagonal area, and then in the 6th century they added the upstairs, and a font, baptist area. You can see the apse from the 6th century and the back. Sixth century, who actually used it? It's not for children. Maybe the Jewish community, because the pilgrims who came to here were already Christians. We don't know. The village that you see here is from at least 2nd century BC, and it will be here, exist until the 11th century. You can see that the floor is not the best floor ever. It's not a rich area. The people had money here. You can see the streets there, and there are few houses around it. And the beautiful thing is the hierarchy. We didn't find a lot of hierarchy here. And second, you can see that the stairs for the 2nd floor. It might be a family building 4, or let's say 4 houses of the same family. It's beautiful to see it, and it actually tells me a story. Now, if Matthew lived here, he was a rich man, a tax collector. Where was his house? Because those houses are the same houses that we found here. Look, they look the same. It's not like someone special. Where is the house of the centurion who lived here? So many questions. I love the tour. Let's make a round tour, but we can actually imagine how St. Peter's mother-in-law lived. Then it's actually more close to that than to what you saw there, because I remember they changed it. They built a church there. I've never been here. No one is allowed to be here except of Iska. Here, for example, you can see one of the entrances to the building. You can see that those are quality stones here, and even stairs to go in. We found, you can see that the stones are basalt stones, but we have a lot of, something like 1,500 pieces of limestones, and even the synagogue is made of limestone and not basalt stone. The closest place, the closest quarry of limestone is 10 kilometers from here, 7 miles. This is so far. Then why and how? Why it was so important for a small fisherman village who didn't care about their quality of life? Why it was so important for them to bring here limestones? This is strange. If they're bringing something like that, is usually you're bringing it to a city like Epos, Jaras, or the Decapolis, which are big cities. This is a village, smaller than a city. It's very rare to find something like that in those kind of villages. Then in that area you can see a lot of limestones. The most beautiful ones are at the entrance, or there's another exhibition area. But still, for me and for you, it's like the first time. And if you're watching that video, you're not going to subscribe my channel? No, you must do that. Look at the olive press. It's a big one. Here it is. It's people lived here, and this is the most beautiful thing. It's so sad that we cannot actually walk with you here. And that video is unique. I'm so happy.
עדיף ככה, הפות לא רואה. איך אני רואה את זה? מסלול הליכה.
מסלול הליכה מושלם.
קבוצות.
Yeah.
עמדות מדברות.
Yeah. Now, Itzik is the husband of Iska. And just like me, he doesn't understand why we cannot visit that place.
And put spot.
This is the most beautiful part of the village.
הנה, אתה לוקח ריבוע כזה. זה הבית, הוא רואה לפחות 3 מטר גובה.
We will talk about the synagogue soon, but look how beautiful it is from here. This is, I will say it again. First time that I'm walking here. $1,500 pieces from limestone. it's not obvious. It's not obvious. It's so difficult to carry, to move, to bring it to here. Some people believe that all the limestones here are for the synagogue, because you can see that they bring it and brought it for something special. But if you take those stones to here, you will understand that it's impossible. Then it might be that there are few stages of the synagogue. See the army helicopters. As you know, at least at the time that I took that video, it was a wartime between Israel and Gaza, but not only, Hezbollah in Lebanon, Syria. Some believe that that is the result of an earthquake that used to be here, and we had few. If we will go outside through there, we will be able to visit the Greek Orthodox Church. Look at the decoration. I mean, every stone was decorated. It looks like $1 million at that time. Then at the beginning of the video I said that it was a city, but it was more like a village. A city was Magdala. If you watch my videos of it, you can see the difference. Rich people, poor people. And here it's like a simple middle class, I must say, fishermen. Fishermen were rich. I mean, if you had a boat, it means that rich. You had money. I mean, St. Peter wasn't poor. I don't know about you, but I can cry now. You can see the 1st century floor and 4th century floor of the synagogue. There may be 2 synagogues, the 1st synagogue and the 2nd synagogue. The question is, who built it and why? From here you can see first of all the first synagogue, might be first, second, third century, and you can see the three main entrances, and later on, 6th century, they added that part, and that part is important because it's as wide as the Baptist, the font that was built there. There are so many questions. How can Jews and Christians could live together? Because the idea is that if they will go out of the entrance, they will see the church. If they Christians, we believe that they had the 6th century kind of a balcony that they could see the synagogue. But for them it's good because, the synagogue is the story of the synagogue. For them it's okay because it's the synagogue of Jesus. Then this is one option is that they had problems with each other because there are problems between Christians and Jews about the truth, or because it was a very important pilgrimage tour. They actually lived together happily ever after because people could be here, good for the economic. They're spending money here. And most of the tour guides here are Jews, and they're guiding Christians, and they're living happily ever after with that. Then in that case, it's not a problem. Then two more options. There's so many options. The only problem is that we don't have any scripts that we can study of what's happened here. At a time that it's a lot of speculation. Living together, not living together. Another option that I'd say that above it you could see a plaza at let's say 6th century, 7th century. Then you could see the one side the church, the other side you could see the synagogue, and they forgot about the neighborhood who lived here. There are so many options. What is the truth? Whatever you will choose, until we will find something. See the Baptist place. Because of the bougainvillea, it's difficult to see. It's as wide as that. Competition, not competition, I don't know. We don't know. I'm always the last one who goes out. We are always the last one who goes out. Oops. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, please.